Remember the way stories used to take shape? Pencil on paper, imagination unleashed, worlds born from scratch. Well, that has changed now. The empty page now buzzes with a new energy, one powered by artificial intelligence. And the best thing? People are making way more profits with it. For example, creators like Alexandra Ivanovic have made a reasonable amount of money by creating comics using AI tools like Midjourney. Ivanovic generated the artwork for her acclaimed comic Zenith with Midjourney. She didn't just use AI as a shortcut, but an integral part of her creative process. The results speak for themselves. AI helped bring her vision to vivid life. With the dawn of user-friendly AI generators, we all can unlock this collaborative potential. Stories can be created with a few clicks, long paragraphs could be written with a single enter. It's exciting to think about what could be done. In this video, I'll be walking you through the process of using AI to create a complete comic from start to finish and monetizing it. Let's dive in. Step 1. Story and character development. The first and the most important thing about a comic is its story. We can create fantastic stories using ChatGPT. ChatGPT allows you to make a perfect story with good character development. Let's see how you can make a good story with ChatGPT. First step is to give an overview of your story to ChatGPT. Frame initial story prompts around the genre of your story, target audience, age range you're targeting, potential settings, and time periods. For example, here is a prompt. Write a plot outline for a 25-page superhero comic for young adults set in a futuristic cyberpunk city. ChatGPT will generate multi-paragraph summaries to jumpstart ideas. You can further refine characters by prompting for backgrounds, personality traits, superpowers, or fighting styles. For instance, feed this prompt. Describe the protagonist of the cyberpunk superhero comic who is a rebellious, tech-savvy teenager gifted with hacking skills. Edit or rewrite any details to fit your vision. Now you can put your cast into action by prompting sample conversations. For example, type this in ChatGPT. Write a dialogue exchange between the young hacker superhero and her overly protective mother, arguing about the hero sneaking out at night. This adds authenticity and voice to the characters. Key to using ChatGPT effectively is guiding the AI with your preferences versus passively accepting all its output. Shape the narrative by giving constructive feedback like, make the dialogue more humorous between the characters, or the protagonist's backstory needs more trauma. One important thing to note here is when using ChatGPT for narrative development, avoid over-relying on its ideas or you risk generic, predictable plots and characters. ChatGPT can provide initial story summaries from these seeds, but you should rewrite and edit heavily to make it your own. Alright, let's break down step 2 of your comic creation journey, which is all about bringing your panels to life and giving them that artistic touch. This is where your story starts to visually unfold. Step 2. Panel generation and art manipulation. AI Comic Factory is purpose-built to handle the heavy lifting of panel generation. AI Comic Factory works by allowing users to describe the scenes they want in their comics using text. The application then generates comic panels based on these descriptions. Users can choose from a variety of comic styles and genres and have the option to edit and improve the AI-generated comics. The platform is web-based and easy to use, requiring no drawing skills or costly software, making it accessible for a wide range of users. Let's see how you can use it. AI Comic Factory offers a variety of styles like manga, American comics, or even unique styles like Nihonga. Choose one that fits your story's vibe. Depending on your story that you created using ChatGPT, select the genre of your story: comedy, drama, fantasy, etc. This helps the AI in generating the right tone for your panels. It is ideal that when framing your comic panels, consciously vary the shot sizes and angles to maximize impact and control the story flow. Use a mix of close-up shots to convey emotion. medium shots for conversations, and wide establishing shots to set the scene. Also, keep the rule of thirds in mind when composing each panel visually. Place key elements like the subject's eyes or a dramatic action on one of the intersection points to create balanced, engaging shots. Okay, now let's see some descriptive prompts to create vivid scenes from a story. You must provide prompts to AI as per your requirements. Let's prompt: a splash page of the hacker heroine lit only by the glow of computer monitors, fingers frantically typing code as algorithm creatures attack from the shadows. The more detailed your description, the better the AI can understand and create your vision. Include details about character actions, expressions, settings, and moods. Focus on perspective, angle, emotion, and lighting for maximum impact. Expect to iterate prompts multiple times, providing more details for the AI to render the perfect panel. Zoom in on telling details like forehead gleaming with sweat or teeth gritted in determination. Guide the AI on composition like a low worm's eye angle looking up at the towering monster. For key story beats, use wider establishing panels. A full-page overhead shot of the hacker heroine racing across the futuristic chrome rooftops of the cyberpunk city. Vary close-ups, medium shots, and wide angles to control pace and perspective. When describing panels, remember to include important visual details that advance the storytelling, such as facial expressions, body language, and perspective. For example, prompt the AI to show the protagonist gritting their teeth in quiet determination, or seen from a low angle looking up to emphasize their power. Guiding the AI on emotive elements makes each panel more dynamic. You see how simple and easy to use it is. If you are aiming for a specific art style or render a complex scene, programs like Midjourney and Stable Diffusion can complement AI Comic Factory's outputs. Midjourney excels at abstract painterly styles. Stable Diffusion mimics real-world artists. Target their strengths with prompts. No matter the AI used, expect to do editing work on the generated panels. Check that characters, costumes, scenery, and tone align across the whole comic. Enforce visual continuity, while allowing some AI randomness to flourish. With practice, AI can expand your comic universe, but a creator's eye is key to weaving it into a compelling visual narrative. Alright, let's dive into the world of comic creation and add those final touches that really make your comic shine with Canva. Step 3. Polishing your comic in Canva. So, you've got your AI-generated comic panels ready. Now it's time to weave them into a stunning story. Canva is like your creative sidekick here. It's super user-friendly with its drag-and-drop feature, which means you can move things around easily. It's like playing with digital Lego blocks, but for comics. Let's create the cover of your comic first. Think of your cover as the first hello to your readers. You can jazz it up with cool titles, issue numbers, and catchy taglines. Oh, and the cover art, that's like the cherry on top. It's all about making a great first impression. Canva got some awesome comic book cover templates. You can choose any of them and customize them however you want with just a few clicks. Once our cover is ready, we'll use Canva to make the inside art of our comic. Canva has many templates that could help you lay out your story panel by panel, page by page. It's like mapping out the journey for your story, with neat comic gutters and borders to give it that classic comic look. Drag your AI-generated panels into this layout. Canva's image editor is a gem. It helps you tweak and refine details so everything looks consistent. You know, so that your characters and scenes all feel like they're part of the same world. Move the panels around to get the pacing just right. Maybe you want to build suspense or make a scene more dramatic. It's all in how you arrange these panels. You can even duplicate panels for added effect. Add those speech and thought bubbles into your comic. Throw in some classic comic sound effects like pow or zap. Canva's got a massive collection of fonts and graphics for this. Mix it up with different bubble styles and make sure your text fits neatly into the empty spaces. Perfect. Now it is looking a lot like a comic book. Now our comic is almost done. Let's just export it. Canva lets you do this in high-resolution JPEGs or PDFs, perfect for both print and web. You can even set up 2-page spreads, add page numbers, and tweak the dimensions. It's all about making your comic look great wherever it's going to be showcased. Finally, it's time to share your creation with the world. Canva's flexibility in formatting and style means your comic can shine in its own unique way. It's your story, your style, and now it's ready for everyone to enjoy. Bonus step: how to monetize your AI-generated comic. Alright, so your comic is complete and looking sharp, but creating it is just the first step. Now it's time to start thinking about how to actually make some money from all your hard work. First, you can go the traditional publishing route and pitch your comic to publishers or indie comic sites. Having eye-catching AI art already done gives you a leg up. Just focus on polishing the storytelling so you wow editors. Or, if you want to retain full creative control, consider self-publishing digitally through platforms like Gumroad or Tapas, where you set the price and keep a hefty cut of the sales. Build buzz on social media to attract readers, and you'll surely be able to attract a few. You could also try releasing it as a webcomic using a schedule of free updates to build an audience. Then offer paid extras like high-res images, merch, or donations. Finally, don't forget about print. Turn your comic into a slick physical copy through print-on-demand services. Nothing beats holding your story in your hands. Monetizing does take effort and smart branding, but the foundation is there with your AI comic. Get creative with distribution, make it easy for fans to support you, and success can definitely follow. Just keep hustling.